Bryce Harper has signed the biggest contract in free agent baseball history and is now a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. However, there are a lot of false narratives going around about this signing and Bryce Harper bringing a title back to DC. So what's going on, everybody? It's Dawson, and today we are going to be discussing the truth about Bryce Harper going to the Phillies, why the Phillies actually signed him, and what this means for the future of the franchise. Let's get into it. Ever since Bryce Harper was in high school, he has been labeled as a superstar. He was on the cover of ESPN and was labeled as the Chosen One, a title formerly given to LeBron James. He ended up leaving high school early to go to junior college, where his life as a superstar continued all the way into the major leagues, even if his production didn't add up to the recognition he was receiving. When Harper came up with the Nationals at the age of 19, the long-awaited Chosen One produced at a high level out of the gate. He had speed, defense, he hit to all fields while showing flashes of potential big power numbers. Fans loved him as he emerged as one of the brightest young stars baseball had to offer, especially after his massive 2015 MVP season. But that is all in the past, and current Bryce Harper looks a lot different. While Harper is still been somewhat of a reliable hitter after posting a 17th best 135 WRC+, and finishing second in walk rate only behind Mike Trout, other parts of his game have started to sing a different tune. Harper was once a defensive advantage and has now become the opposite. Last season, in 159 games with the Nationals, Harper had negative 26 defensive runs saved, negative 16 of which came from right field. Harper's base running ability is still okay, but it is far off from his 3.6 BSR he had in his MVP season. Really, even if the money is spread out into 13 years, Bryce Harper the player is no longer worth $330 million and a $20 million signing bonus. However, Bryce Harper the man is. There are really only three reasons that an owner will want to spend $300 million plus on a player and commit to a large amount of years on a contract. 1. The player's value is worth the money. 2. To win a World Series. Or 3. The owner will get a return on his investment. While all three of these reasons can be argued with Bryce Harper, one stands out amongst the rest. Whether we like it or not, baseball is a business, and Bryce Harper is one of the best investments a team could make on that front. Within the first 48 hours, Bryce Harper's jersey became the most sold by any athlete, beating the record previously set by LeBron James. The Phillies' ticket sales increased by 93%, and the entire city of Philadelphia immediately flipped back into baseball mode. The Phillies are already starting to see a return on their large investment, but exactly how large was it? A common misconception about this contract is that the Phillies basically transported their entire bank to Bryce Harper's lawn with a large $330 million. However, the Phillies have set themselves up in a way where they can not only afford Harper, but another big fish that's a free agent very soon. The way the money was divided up, Harper is going to be making a little more than $27 million a year until it takes a dip to $23.5 million a year in 2029. So yes, it is a lot of money, but it still gives the Phillies room to work with. Now, looking at the Phillies roster, the only other real concern is Jake Arrieta. Arrieta is going to be making just $300,000 less than Bryce Harper next season, and he has been just bad in Philly, and it doesn't look like his trend will go anywhere but down. But other than Harper and Arrieta, the Phillies don't have that much future money committed. Their roster is filled with a few young bright spots in Hoskins, Nola, and Harper, but is it enough for them to win the division? I wouldn't take it to the bank. The Phillies have made some good moves this offseason, but it doesn't look like they're quite there yet. As mentioned by Kapler, Hoskins moving back to first should help him feel more comfortable at the plate. McCutchen is usually a reliable outfield option. David Robertson should help an already solid bullpen, and JT Realmuto is the best all-around catcher in the game. However, the rotation is really top-heavy, and Arrieta is still trending down. Bryce Harper is a real wild card. Although Citizens Bank may help his numbers, some seasons he will perform at an MVP level, while others he will be a near all-star. And we all know how tough the National League East is going to be this season. I mean, just look at this Marlins roster. The Phillies have put themselves in a solid position for the future while being able to spread out the Harper money without bending over backwards to get him. Free agency recruitment for the future looks bright, with money still to spend and a solid core. As for this season, it doesn't seem like they are quite at the level of the Braves or the Nationals yet, but they still have a shot. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments section who you have winning the NL East this season. It's going to be a really tight division. Or if you think I'm underestimating the Philadelphia Phillies. Also, a new episode of my podcast is out on Spotify, Google Play Music, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts, so be sure to check that out if you are interested. Link will be in the description. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.
Yeah, I love her off. Says she love me, but she cut me off. Yeah, late nights on the boulevard, hitting stains on an empty heart, yeah. I love her off. Says she love me, but she cut me off. Yeah, late